Hello once again, race fans. It's Bob Burback again, Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Here we go. The mini stocks are the first on the track. An ambitious five division program here tonight at Mellon Marlin Hall's Twin Cities Speedway. Sandy Fortney's on the pole. Heat race number one. The green flag is on the Speedway. Through one and through two. Real greasy down low. The whole inside row backs up kind of. As the 67 car of Sky Nystrom takes an early lead, leads lap one. Misty Sennett in second place. Christine Safson in number 11 runs in third. Your current point leader, the 4 car of James Castleberry, runs in fourth. Now, jamming George Morrill, a little smoke trailing from red, yellow numeral number 91. He's got a right front fender hanging off too. Didn't see how that happened. Second, third, and fourth in a tight one. Nystrom leads. Here comes Safson up around the inside. Into second position. Castleberry runs fourth. Fifth is Morrill. 5 cars will make the inversion. Fortney, brother and sister, running 6th and 7th at this time. Up the back straightaway now for second. For third, it's Castleberry. Castleberry gets by Sennett. Morrill continues to run in 5th. Lots of damage to the front end of George's number 91. Up the back straightaway, Safson flying here in heat race number 1. Really starts to press Nystrom. Nystrom, feature event winner here earlier this year. Nystrom, Safson now. Safson, Nystrom as Safson moves into turn number 3. Oh, big push. Nystrom tries the inside. Side by side up the front straightaway. Good racing here in heat race number 1. Available points here in mini stock competition: 4, 3, 2, and 1 in heat race competition. Now Castleberry moves into second. Safson, Castleberry, Nystrom. Now big battle for fourth as George takes a look inside. We're on the last lap. Up the back straightaway now, side by side. We're going to stay with the best race on the track. It's right there. Castleberry's going to win. Safson's going to win this. Castleberry's second. Here's the big battle for fourth. And Morrill comes under the checkered flag for fourth position. Very exciting heat race number 1 in the books. Christine wins. Heat race number 2, here we go. Through 3 and through 4. Robin Davies waves the green flag. 3 wide up the front straightaway into turn number 1. Take a look at Vicki Harris from her outside third row starting position, challenging for second, right down around the bottom. Now we're 3 wide here. Joe Zampano leads lap number 1. Harris goes from the back to the front in a heartbeat. Now the 95 car and Zampano locked in a duel with Vicki Harris. Harris into turn number 1. Through 2, up the back straightaway. Vicki Harris takes the lead. We're doing some fender banging here for fourth as the 21 car of Britt gets his first dent in that brand new paint job. Red silver numeral number 21 moves into third position, actually fourth position. Here's Harris, Vicki Harris, the 95 car of Joe Zampano, then Keith Foran, and Kenny Britt. Now Foran makes a run on third place. Zampano Best race on the track, you're looking at it, trading a little paint, coming off of 4. Here comes 4. Nice run, slides up and into 3rd position. Zampano gives him a bit of a boot. Now Britt gets by. The 22 car of Glenn Wingate, notable by his absence last week, gets through into 4th position and into a points paint position, actually into 5th position. Vicky Harris has checked out. Here's Vicky. White flag flies on this heat race number 2. Vicky Harris with a big, big lead going into turn number 3. The Vixter doing a great job here in heat race number 2. Easily takes the victory. So we've got Chris Saveson winning heat race number 2. Vicky Harris wins heat race number 2. Saveson wins, of course, heat race number 1. I'll get it right yet. All right, heat races are in the books for the mini stocks. Yellow free. We'll be back. All right, race fans, here we go. The Sprint 100 Racing Association, SORA, Sprint 100s on the track. 2 heat races, nice group of cars in the pits here tonight. Looking forward to a great program. Through 3 and through 4. On the pole, car number XX, Pat Arias. Here we go, coming off of turn number 4, green flag flies. Pat in the XX car, one of the real fast guys in SORA competition, takes an easy lead up the back straightaway. This should be a no-brainer for Pat. 5 car lengths at the conclusion of lap number 1. Look at this group of cars here at the back. Up around, 3 wide as Tipton and Darnell do a great job. Of course, it's Mike Darnell. Sorry, Mike. Up the front straightaway, Tipton makes big progress here at the conclusion of lap number 2. The 11 car of Rick Coster now gets into 6th position. Arias continues to lead this one with ease. Tony Guerin in car number 65, another one of the real hammer down guys in Sprint 100 competition, starts to make his way towards the front. Good look at Fast Pat as he goes into turn number 1. Oh, big hole here in turn number 2. Tipton does a bite, keeps it straight. Look at this, Tipton, McNeff. Coster watches from 6th. Terrific race action up the back straightaway here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Now Guerin takes a look up underneath the 19 car of John Brumman. A little bit high off of 2. Brumman keeps it going. In 2nd place, Pat Arias with an easy victory here in heat race number 1. We're going to keep an eye on the best races on the track, and right now it's for 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th. Arias is easily going to take the checkered flag. There's Pat, takes the checkered. Big group of cars coming off of Ford. Yeah, and Coster nips the 5 car of Tipton at the line. Darnall watches all that take place. Checkered flag is on the Speedway. Pat Arias just plain smokes him in heat race number 1. Talking to Pat earlier in the pits, takes a big ride at Chico, flips it 4 or 5 times, gets it all back together, comes to Twin Cities Speedway, puts together a nice heat race victory. My name is Bob Burback. We'll be back. Right, here we go. Heat race number 2. Kenny Bear has the pole on the outside as number 24, Jim Pfeiffer. Green flag is on the speedway. Turn number 1 we go. Pfeiffer, whoa, we got one sideways in 2. It's the 40 car of Neiman. Look at this. It's for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All kinds of mayhem going on. The 22 car of Gepner. Look at this. Up the back straightaway as Coster makes it interesting. Into turn number 3. 3 wide for just a second. Sprint 100 Racing Association never fails to please here at Twin Cities Speedway. Big hole in 2. Coster goes around the top. Gepner goes through it. Coster with a big run through 3 and through 4. Side by side up the front straightaway one more time. Here with Checkered Flag Motorsports Television, you will always see the best race on the track. Coster gets into 3rd. Pfeiffer with a nice run. Here in heat race number 2, the 0 car of Bear, then Coster, then Gepner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pfeiffer bouncing through the holes in turn number 2, through 3 and through 4, Twin Cities Speedway. Look at Kenny Bear in car number 0. We understand that Bear won the feature event at, was it Placerville? I believe it was Placerville just last week. Up the front straightaway now. Here comes Pfeiffer. White flag is on the speedway. Early race problems for the 40 car of Neiman puts him way back. Pfeiffer, like areas, an easy victory in his heat race. Bear finishes in 2nd, Coster 3rd. Gepner runs in 4th. Good run for Jimmy Pfeiffer in car number 24. All right, we'll be back for feature action with an SORA here in a little while. I'm Bob Burback. All right, here we go. Heat race number 1. Dynamite comes in. Small packages. Here we go. Off at turn number 4. 3 heat race format here tonight. So that means the dwarf cars will run A-B. Up the back straightaway, the 33 car. Your current NorCal dwarf car champion, Steve Alberti, with a nice lead coming out of turn number 4, lap number 1. Great winners up the back straightaway, and there's a look at Sean Salisbury in car number 15. Salisbury comes into tonight's event just 12 markers behind the current hottest thing since socks here in NorCal dwarf car racing action, and that is Howie Ross. Ross having won 4, count them, 4 feature events in a row, going for number 5 tonight. Side-by-side action as the Iceman looks underneath Romero. 5 will transfer into tonight's main event. Alberti with an easy lead. Alberti Jr. gets into 2nd. Take a look for the best race on the track. Right now it's the Iceman pressing Salisbury. Salisbury actually must have got by him last lap. So this is for 4th and 5th. So these guys will make the cut. We take 15 out of the 3 heats, 5 out of each heat. 4 are transferred into the inversion. Then we'll take 3 out of the B, which will make up the 18-car starting field tonight for the NorCal Dwarf Car feature event. Up the front straightaway now, Alberti. Actually, Alberti, we've got senior and junior. through 3 and through 4. This is it. Checkered flag flies, an easy victory for the champ. Steve Alberti, car number 33, easily takes heat race number 1. NorCal Dwarf Car Action, heat race number 2. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Can't wait for the Dwarf Car Nationals, first weekend in October. Here we go. Green flag flies. Fourth annual. Is that possible? What a terrific series. Look at this. Up the back straightaway for third. Iron Mike Corbridge in the green car number 18. I believe we've been calling him 42 all year. Got used to it. I guess we're number 18 now. Domman Dominic Ercolini easily leads heat race number 2. The 44 car, the Tin Man. Randy Schertz runs in second. Once again, 3 heat race format. 5 cars go to the feature, 4 make the inversion, and then 3 will come out of the B to make up the 18-car starting field. I'll tell you, race fans, don't forget Raw Thrills and Spills. If you're a dwarf car fan, we got dwarf cars flying through the air. Raw Thrills and Spills, Volume 8, 200 flips, outrageous, open wheel. Mechanical mayhem. Well, there's a couple of stock cars in there that tore themselves to pieces too, but this is the best highlight tape ever made. I know I made it. Up the back. Oh, real problems for White coming out of 2. Iron Mike takes advantage and moves into third position. We got the Down Man, we got the Tin Man, and we got Iron Mike. 1, 2, 3. White flag is on the Speedway. Real soft in the middle of 1 and 2. Boy, this is an easy one for Mr. Ercolini. Takes the checkered flag. Tin Man runs second. Iron Mike runs third. White runs in fourth position. Heat race number 2 is in the books. My name is Bob Burback. We will be all right, we're back. Heat race number 3. This could be called, I suspect, the Nevada heat race here. Lots of good cars and drivers in this one. A good look at car number 14, Frank Monroe, going through turns 1 and 2 there a moment ago. Frank back for the first time since sustaining a near fatal spider bite. Real problems for Mr. Monroe. He's back. This is his first night back in months. We'll keep an eye on his progress. Speaking of back, first time back in months, how about Bobby Wilson in the black 87 down below? Right now getting passed by Dad up the back straightaway. 5 will transfer into tonight's main event. This is a particularly great field of cars and drivers. Includes Monroe, who is right now down on the bottom through 1 and through 2, and takes the lead from his outside third row starting position. Howie Ross in car number 27 moves into second position. The 65 car of one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. We've got almost everybody from Nevada in this particular race. Now, Burt starts to come through the field. Sean O'Leary in number 17. Also a number of great drivers in this event. Oh, Buki's real high. Buki Wilson real high off of turn number 2. What's going on there? Monroe continues to lead, then Ross, then Endicott. Endicott making a nice run from the back. Bertman a little short on, oh, now Buki's real slow in 2 and the yellow flag comes out. There's a piece of a dwarf car on turn number 2. We'll be back. Like fighter planes coming out of the sun, the NorCal dwarf cars. What a great F65 car now up around the 27 of Ross. Bad Burt gets by from 3rd into 1st. A terrific move. Endicott up the front straightaway now. Look at this. Endicott now. Oh, Ross real sideways up there. Oh, and Endicott. Endicott, I think he might have broke something coming through turn number 2. That car took quite a bounce. Purple and white number 65 is slow coming through 3 and 4. White flag is on the Speedway. Man, does O'Leary win the prize on that one. So Frank Monroe in his first race back, period, takes heat race number 1. Endicott and Wilson with the mechanical problems. Ross isn't a factor. We'll be back. All right, here we go, race fans. It's with a somewhat heavy heart that we come to you from Twin Cities Speedway regarding the NCMA modified competition here. We understand that Mr. NCMA Daryl Shirk is under the weather. We wish him well. My name is Bob Burback. Green flag flies on event number 1. I think up the, all right, the yellow lights go on up the back straightaway. Oh, and Phil Pedler is stopped over in turn number 3. We'll do this one again. All right, we're back up to 7 that started. Only 5 are left. We're going to go green this time around into turn number 1 we go. This race tonight dedicated by the NCMA to Daryl Shirk. Side-by-side racing in turn number 3 as the 15 car of Jim Perry Jr. Jr. starts to make a run towards the front and rockets into 2nd position. Your leader, Eddie Amador, in car number 76. You'll notice those lavender or purple flyers off the cage of each of these cars, honoring tonight Daryl Shirk, Mr. NCMA, many-time champion in this group. We were very fortunate last year to have Daryl here almost weekly, running in our California modified program here at Twin Cities Speedway. And of course, Daryl last year took away a feature event victory here at Twin Cities Speedway. Daryl's most notable accomplishments, of course, came in the Plum Crazy car number 86, his purple NCMA modified, a dominant car in the early years of the NCMA. So we wish you well, Daryl. Get well, come back, get back in the seat. Let's do some more racing. My name is Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. covered several of Daryl's races when they were here. White flag is on the Speedway, and Perry's making it interesting. Up the back straightaway, Amador gets into lap traffic. Perry is going to try to diamond off a Ford. He can't get the job done. Amador wins. An exciting heat race number 1 for the modifieds. Oh, yeah. Dave Cunha runs 3rd, but Amador got some real heat at the end of this one from that man right there. Oh man, that was a good one. We'll be back. All right, race fans, here we go. NCMA Modifieds Heat Race number 2. On the pole, Bad Billy Felber inside row number 1. Good look at Scott Holloway outside row number 3. Look for Scott to make a move. Your current and 3-time NCMA Modified champion. 43 car of Bobby Bankston inside row number 3. Interesting car in the fact that it is Chrysler powered. Through 1 and through 2, here we go. Green flag flies. Oh, the 27 car just goes right up over the top of turn number 3, and we will go yellow on the Speedway.
So the green came out, race got going. We'll take another whirl at starting this event in just a moment. Bill Felber and Brian Elliott in the front row.
All right, we'll give it another shot. We got Felber and Elliott, then the 6 car of Dale Quinn. Great paintwork on the yellow number 6. Check our American flag all over the nose of that car. The 27 car of Ray did not answer the call for this second restart. Open wheel, non-wing, NCMA modified action. I love it. Into turn number 3 we go. Great run for the 43 car here tonight thus far. Bobby Bankston. Quinn runs second. Bankston looking to the high side, seems to find something. Holloway, content it seems to run in 4th position. Billy Felber in car number 12. Bad Billy through 1 and through 2. Quinn. Oh, now the 43 car of Bankston has all kinds of problems coming out of turn number 2. And Holloway takes advantage. Holloway, 2-time feature event winner here this year for the NCMA Modified. Billy Felber up the front straightaway into turn number 1. If you're an NCMA fan, don't forget Raw Thrills and Spills, Volume 8. My name is Bob Burback. You saw a trailer for it at the beginning of this tape. The best open wheel highlight tape ever made, ever made. Two hours, 200 flips, incredible side-by-side action, great finishes. Folks at Monday Night Motorsports, the Monday Night Motorsports Hour in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, called it the best highlight tape ever made. So through 3 and through, oh, and we got that one stopped in 3, but we're going to come down to a checkered flag, and Felber wins it. Out of the gas, there's no yellow on the Speedway. Everybody slowed down. There was a surprise. The 94 car of Brian Elliott sideways in 3. Felber wins this one. Easy run for Bad Billy. My name is Bob Burback. We will be back with the feature in a little while. We'll be back. Hey kids, what time is it? It's time to go stock car racing here at Twin Cities Speedway. Unbelievable racing action from this class. Green flag is on the Speedway. Here we go into turn number 1. Got some great drivers in this one. John Porkchop Johnson up around the outside. Oh, Brian Cooper sticks his nose in under Olivos going it through 3 with the lead at the end of lap number 1 is David Cooper. So it goes Cooper, now Johnson up around the outside takes a look underneath the 34, well actually takes a look around the top of the 34 car and easily gets by. Johnson headed towards the front. Cooper runs in 4th. Way up around the top is Cooper. That isn't going to help him. Now Morales, Slipper Morales runs in 5th position. Now Johnson makes it interesting up the back straightaway. John Porkchop Johnson and David Cooper real close through 3 and through 4. Cooper off of turn number 4 continues to hold on. Nice job by the 34 car of Mike McAllister to remain in 3rd position. With a good run off of turn number 2, here comes the champ. Up the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Points are paid 4, 3, 2, and 1 in heat race competition, and the first 5 make it into the inversion 2-heat format here tonight in the stock cars. The 11 car of Craig Eubanks currently running in 5th position, actually 6th position. Craig needs one more just to transfer into the inversion. Everybody will go to the feature tonight. Look at this. Johnson tries it high, gets into the 67 car. They're banging on each other. Oh, Cooper reels sideways off of 2. Maybe a flat tire. Now Johnson loses control and hits the inside wall. McAllister comes through the infield in 3. The white flag is on the Speedway. There is no yellow in. Brian Cooper, Flying Brian, up the back straightaway with the lead with a little help from his friends. Dad and Porkchop crashed on the back straightaway. Brian wins heat race number 1. Big winner in that one was the 11 car of Eubanks, who comes across the line in 3rd position. Not only does he get in the feature, but he picks up some points. We'll be back. It's an absolutely gorgeous night in the Yuba Sutter area, and we've got stock car racing to watch. I'm telling you, this is some good stuff. On the pole, car number 33, and that's Mike Ruggiero. Good to see the Ruggiero Body Shop. Car number 33, looking like it ought to look on the outside. Cindy Sherman in the Bowery Special. Yuba City Scrap and Steel also a sponsor on that car. Green flag, here we go. Heat race number 2 is into turn number 1. Great racing action a little bit further back in the pack. Check this out. Jerry Bartlett in number 00 starting way back in the pack. How about Pat Couch comes through for 3rd. 66 car of Moggenheimer runs in 4th. Here's Bartlett up around the top. How about Prothro in 78 down around the bottom? Bartlett makes it work. Good run off of turn number 2. Cindy Sherman at number 34, holding on to 2nd position, appearing to have some kind of problem with some kind up the front straightaway here. Let's give him a call. Mikey Ruggiero has checked out, absolutely checked out. Yeah, we kind of figured Sherman with problems now pulls it off into the pits. Here's a look at Mikey Sherman, Mad Mike, Sherman, Mad Mike Ruggiero. Should we call him Mad Mike from now on? Car number 33R. The color's right. The stripes should be gold, but I guess we can live with that through 3 and through 4. Mad Mike Ruggiero an easy lead. Now Bartlett takes a look up underneath Couch. Best race on the track. You're looking at it. Boy, I can't believe what a great job Ruggiero's doing here in heat race competition. He's just plain old checked out. Look at this lead. Pretty close to a quarter of a lap over some of the really fast shoes here at Twin Cities Speedway, including Couch and, of course, Bartlett in the 00 car. Jerry Bartlett. Absolutely. Look at Ruggiero's lead up the front straightaway. White flag for Mad Mike going through 1 and through 2. Up the back straightaway. Carts digging in, moving very nice through 3 and through 4. Smooth as glass, straight as an arrow. That's how you win them. Mike Ruggiero takes his first ever checkered flag here at Twin Cities Speedway. The 13 car of Couch. Here's a great race for 4th, which is the final points paying position. Moggenheimer picks up a point. So Mike Ruggiero in car number 33 smokes him in heat race number 2. Great run for Mad Mike. My name's Bob. We'll be back. All right, race fans, here we go. The dwarf cars, 6 cars, 12 laps, 3 go to the feature. Kurt Romero, currently the leader in rookie points, really needs to finish 1, 2, or 3 in this one in order to make the transfer. I don't know what happened to Wilson in his heat. Foukie Wilson in car number 86, but he needs one of the top 3 transfer spots as well. Bert Endicott in car number 65 now moves into 2nd position, and that is a transfer, and we're yellow. All right, we're going to do this one again. My name is Bob Burback, through 3 and through 4. Romero in 69. Green flag flies through 1 and through 2 and up the back straightaway. See how this one shakes out. Endicott and Wilson. Endicott, Wilson, and of course Romero, the 3 majors in this one. Wilson down around the bottom. Needs to get 1 more position in order to transfer into tonight's main event. So 2 of the real fast, actually 3 of the real fast guys in NorCal Dwarf Car competition having all kinds of problems here tonight. Wilson in 86 having a hard time getting by the 98 car of McAllister. And he gets on by into 3rd, and a transfer now for 65 car of Endicott up around the top, gets around Romero. So that starts to make some sense here. Endicott, Romero, now the 86 car of Wilson runs in 3rd. They will all transfer into the main event, starting in 16th, 17th, and 18th positions respectively. Here's a look at Foukie through 1 and through 2. Foukie Wilson in car number 86. Real camera-friendly car. That's a good-looking race car. Just doesn't seem to be up to speed here tonight. Most especially having problems in his heat. Maybe also mechanical problems, perhaps suspension-wise or something. What do we know? We're just up here on the top. Here's Bert Endicott in car number 65 making short work of this field. 12 laps semi-feature event. Endicott in 65. Taking a couple of laps around with one of the fast guys in NorCal Dwarf Car competition. Also in one of the prettiest cars in NorCal Dwarf Car competition. My name is Bob Burback. Off at 4. He's got an easy lead over Romero. Romero doing an increasingly good job here in NorCal Dwarf Car competition. Currently your point leader in rookie points. And going back to Wilson in 3rd. I'm telling you, Foukie's still not up to speed. got to, oh, we got Endicott comes to a stop on the third turn here. Oh man, lots of smoke coming from the 65 car. Here we go, the yellow flag is on the Speedway. All right, real drama here in the NorCal Dwarf Car B main event as Bert Endicott. Bad Bert doesn't make the cut. Through 3 and through 4, Romero continues to lead this thing. White flag is on the Speedway, and it looks like Kurt Romero is going to win the B. Wilson's going to make it interesting. Romero a little bit sideways, but Romero, Wilson, and the final transfer will be, well, yeah, the 98 car, we believe, will go on to the main event. So that's the B, very eventful. All right, here we go. The Twin Cities Speedway mini stocks are on the track.
We'll go for you next time around. Sky Knight with the 67, Bill McConnell, 95S in the front row. Glenn Wingate, 22.
Through 1 and 2, and up the back straightaway. Stellar field, a little bit of a short field here tonight. But nonetheless, all the major players are here. Sky Nystrom's on the pole, the 95 car of Joseph Zampano. Real slow off the mark, green flag flies. Also, George Morrill real slow on the start. Oh, and Zampano is sideways in 2, and everybody misses it. Nystrom leads lap number 1. Glenn Wingate in number 22 heads towards the front. We might have expected that from Glenn Wingate, winning here 2 weekends ago. Not a participant in last week's event. Nystrom continues to lead. Wingate, the 4 car of 4 and the 21 car of Brett, 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit further back here in the pack is the Fortney gang and George Morrill in car number 91. George with a terrible start here at the beginning of this feature event. He may well need a yellow flag to get back up here with the front runners. Now Keith Foran, got to give him a call, doing a terrific job here tonight. Very competitive in his heat race, and he's banging doors with Wingate coming up the front straightaway. It's still Nystrom, then Wingate, then Foran, then Britt, and here comes the 4 car of James Castleberry. Castleberry now challenges for 4th position. Oh, Foran sideways. Britt tags him. Castleberry's got to get out of the gas. Chris Zaveson in car number 11 now starts to make her way towards the front, and Morrill has made up a lot of time. Still, caution-free event thus far off the turn number 4. Here we go. Oh, and Britt in the 12. Britt's coming back on the track. Everybody misses him. Oh, man, that cost Britt big time in the 22 car of Wingate. Oh, maybe Wingate got a flat tire out of that one. What terrible luck for Glenn. Yellow flag is on the Speedway. Let's look at Sandy Fortney. We'll be back. All right, I'm Bob Bob Burback, and we're back. Green flag flies on the Speedway. Boy, a couple of people that helped a lot. George Morrill is #1. He needed that yellow big time. The 4 car of Castleberry gets a big break when a couple of the guys in front of him are having troubles. We noticed that Wingate did not return. And now Castleberry up the back straightaway moves into the lead. So it's Castleberry, Nystrom, Harris, Sinnott. Now Morrill, look at this. How about it, George? George up from virtually last into 5th position. Boy, this is getting good. Now George looks up on top through 3 and through 4. Look at this, Nystrom and Harris, the battle of the front drivers through turn number 2. 2nd through 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, throw a blanket over. Jim and George coming up the... Oh, and now the 67 car of Nystrom. Nystrom has experienced some mechanical problem of some kind and is off the pace. Well, so far, the man with the big move of the night, George Morrill in car number 91. Got to give George a call. Real bad start. Then started to wind his way through this field, got some help from a yellow flag, and he's now pressing Sinnott. Take a little bit further back, look further back in the pack. Donnie Fortney way off the pace here tonight. I don't know what's the matter with Don. Castleberry is just plain checked out. Then Harris, then Sinnott, then George, then Christine. Terrific automobile race for 3rd through... Oh, look at this. Misty and George get together as Misty takes away the line off of 4. So far, this has been a race-long clash between this group of cars right here from 3rd on back. Castleberry's out of here. Harris is just about as out of here. Oh, and now the 52 car of Disputes challenging for 6th position, slides it out in turn number 2. Slides it out, try spinning it out, Bob. So look at Castleberry through 3 and through 4. Here's Harris and here's Sinnott. White flag is on the Speedway. Castleberry is the leader. We'll take a look at Jim as he comes through 3 and through 4. James Castleberry, another stellar performance. Hands out, let's take a look at this race for 3rd. We got to go back to this race for 3rd. And George cannot get the job done. So 3rd is Sinnott, 4th is Morrill, and 5th is Zaveson. So once again, James Castleberry, your point leader, takes away a convincing feature event victory. All right, James, we'll be back in a minute. My name is Bob Burback. All right, race fans, here we go. The Sprint 100 Racing Association. Man, when these guys show up anymore, they're bringing a ton of cars, and the competition is absolutely mind-boggling. This handicapping system that they use, putting the fast guys in the back, makes for some very interesting opening laps. Look for Tipton to make a move. How about Gowerin? Got some good guys up front as well. Green flag flies. Here we go. Ron Maple leads him into turn number 1 and off of turn number 2. Up the back stretch. Here we go. 3 wide, almost 4 wide. Oh, Darnall! Is it Darnall? It is. It's the maroon number 21. Endos it up the back straightaway. Mike Darnall. Pops right out. Oh man, big damage to the tail section of that car. I'm not surprised. Nose in the air, tail down, endos. Waving to the pits, I'm all right. Here comes the ambulance. Oh my, what a start. We'll be back. All right, we're back here, race fans. Mike Darnall takes the ride of the night, shortening up number 21 by a good few inches. See Mark and Mike in the pits later. I'm Bob. We'll be back. He just made the highlight tape. We're back. My name is Bob Burback. Mike Darnall is now a member of the Raw Thrills and Spills Volume 9. We'll be bringing that out in about October, and it will review the 1999 racing season, the last Raw Thrills and Spills tape of the millennium. Here we go. Green flag flies up the front straightaway we go. Oh, nice move by Gepner. Gepner in 22 makes a nice move. We noted also that not coming out for the green flag, the restart was Tipton. Clyde Tipton must have sustained some damage. A pair of 77s beating on each other here through turn number 1 and 2. A little bit further back, oh, take a look at the 98 car, of Coster, Gary Coster, making a quick run for the front, as is the 65 car of Guerin. Getting bogged in a little bit of early race traffic is the double X car, who plain old smoked him in his heat race. Pat Arias not getting through this field as quickly as some of the other guys who started out back. Here comes Guerin up the back straightaway and into the lead. Miller runs in second position. Now some of the fast guys make their way through the field. How about Gepner, McNeff, the 98 car of Coster, and then the 11 car of the other member of the Coster gang, Rick Coster. 3 wide coming out of 4 as Arias makes a bold move. A very bold move. Around 2 of the competitors, Arias has to get to the front. Boy, talk about a guy who could use a yellow flag. It's Arias right now. Coster into third. Now, oh, and there's the yellow flag. As Jim Pfeiffer stopped on the back chute, heat race winner earlier tonight. Yeah. Easy lead for Guerin right now. The 77 car of Miller runs in second position. Look at this battle for third, fourth, and fifth. 3 wide up the back straightaway as oh, and now the 11 car of the 11 Coster gets into the 22 of Gepner. My name is Bob Burback. There is action all over this race facility, Twin Cities Speedway. Boy, the Sprint 100s never fail to please. Up around the top now as Miller begins to fade just a little bit. We've got Guerin, Coster, Gepner, and then Rick Coster. Big bad battle for third. You're with Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. You will always see the best race on the track. Right now it's for third position. Gary Coster is not making a dent into the lead that Guerin currently has, so the Tony man is flying. Bear is in fourth. Arias currently runs in fifth. So Pat just didn't get through traffic as quickly as a couple of the other guys. Oh, and it's Guerin. Guerin is stopped in 4-3 actually. Oh my word, we didn't see that happen. He must have hooked up with lapped traffic. He sits in turn 3. Man, what a shame. I'm Bob. Well, there you go. You've always got to be in a position to win. Every now and then you get a gift, and Gary Coster wins the prize tonight. Guerin having problems with lapped traffic in turn number 3. Now it's Coster. Coster, look at this. Hey, Dad, let me by. Now, Arias finally gets into 4th position past Bear. So it's Gary Coster, Rick Coster, Gepner, and Arias. Oh, Pat is flying. He's putting together some laps here. Through 3 and through 4, best race on the track. You're looking at it. You're with Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. That's us. Gary Coster has checked out. Now Rick Coster in number 11 is being gathered up. Oh, here comes Arias for 3rd. Pat from way back having early race problems getting through this field now starts to make his way through the pack and now challenges for 2nd. 4th and 5th is a good battle as well. Here comes Arias through 3 and through 4. Side by side up the front straightaway. Pat gets into 2nd. 4th and 5th, Gepner doing a nice job tonight. Bear, oh man, hits that big hole in turn number 4, and that costs him. Here's Coster through 3 and through 4. Look at Gary fight that wheel. Lots of interesting inundations in the racetrack here tonight. A little bit rough, but that's dirt track racing. And that's why it's great. Different every week. White flag is on the Speedway. Arias runs in 2nd. Coster up the back straightaway through 3 and through 4 for the last time. Gary Coster takes the checkered flag, and here comes Pat Arias in a stellar performance. Runs in 2nd, then Rick Coster and Gepner and Bear 1 through 5. Boy, I'll tell you, race fans, we had them flipping, we had them tipping, we had race action all over the place here in Sprint 100 competition here tonight at Twin Cities Speedway. Gary Coster with a great ride to the front. Pat Arias, same could be said of Pat. Former BCRA midget champion and, of course, Sprint 100 champion, car number 98, Gary Coster. Say hello to Gary a little bit later on in the pits. My name is Bob Burback. Don't forget about Raw Thrills and Spills Volume 8. This was a thriller. We'll be back. Here we go. Dynamite comes in small packages. My name is Bob Burback. This is the NorCal Dwarf Cars. What a terrific field of cars and drivers. A good look at Frank Monroe in car number 14. One is Heat. He's back for the first time in several months, so that is one of the primary stories here tonight. Through 3 and through 4, green flag this time. Here we go into turn number 1. Oh, the Iceman takes a big lead. 3 wide coming out of 2. Look at this. 4 wide for just a second. Unbelievable racing action as the Iceman leads lap number 1. Look at this. This is for about 7th on back. Iron Mike, Sean O'Leary, the gunfighter. Is the gunfighter back? Maybe so. Starts to carve his way through this field. Here's the point championship right here between Salisbury and Ross. Through 3 and through 4, the Iceman checked out. I can't believe it. If you want more time, Greg, you're going to have to make it more competitive. Greg Winters with a big, up the back straightaway. Iron Mike Corbridge gets sideways. Oh, we got others crashing over here, spinning to avoid the melee. Oh, and it looks like O'Leary has serious damage to the back of the 17 car. Corbridge gets to moving again. All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, we'll go green this time. Boy, Winter didn't need that. Greg Winter, the Iceman, cometh off of turn number 4. Green flag flies. Sean Salisbury, number 15, runs in 2nd position. Ross in number 27. Oh, look at this, up the back straightaway. Here we go. Salisbury down below. Ross, here comes the gunfighter. Look at this. Frank James Monroe up the back straight. Oh, and Ross gets up over the left front of Monroe. Now Ross challenges for the lead. Howie Ross, the hottest thing in NorCal dwarf car competition in a long time, goes into the lead. Salisbury runs in 2nd. Monroe trying for 2nd. The Iceman runs 4th. Yo, 3-wide action up the front straightaway as Bobby Wilson picks up a couple of positions. Now the 33 car of Alberti, mired in the back, starts to make his way towards the front. Mookie Wilson in number 86 just is not having much of a night at all. He's now slow off of turn number 2, and frankly, he's been slow for a couple of laps. And now we've got the Tin Man stopped off of turn number 4. The yellow flag flies over Twin Cities Speedway for the Tin Man. We'll do it again. So far it's been a thriller. Ross comes up through the field to take the lead. He is your current point leader in NorCal dwarf car competition. Comes into tonight's race with a 12-point cushion over Salisbury, and now runs 3rd. Green flag is on the Speedway. Let's see how it all shakes out. Alberti in 33, just not making the progress we might have thought he would make. Romero, oh, and Bobby Wilson's real sideways off of 2. Now Ercolini for 3rd. Oh, and there's the smoke from the 33 car of Alberti. Lots of smoke from the 33 car. Deposits his rear nerf bar on the 4th corner. We got 2 of them stopped. Man, major problems here for Alberti. Yellow. All right, we've had a pretty lengthy yellow flag period here. Having to get a couple of guys back in line. We've got 12 to go. Green flag is on the Speedway. Romero really slow off the mark. Now here comes the gunfighter through 3 and through 4. Terrific automobile racing action. The NorCal dwarf cars up the front straightaway. Monroe leads. Ross, hot on his heels, coming out of 2. Monroe and Ross. Then Ercolini, then Salisbury, then the Iceman. Winner's just a touch off the pace since that early race domination, where yellow once again got one stopped up in 3, gets it refired. We will be back.
We expect the challenge to take place. Remains to be seen whether it will be successful.
All right, here we go. 11 in the books, 9 to go. Green flag flies. Give a call to Jerry Thompson in the red number 8, running in 6th position, doing a nice job here tonight. Thompson in his rookie season here in NorCal Dwarf Car Competition. Here's a look at Bobby Wilson, back for the first time in a long time, coming in from Hawaii through 3 and through 4. Monroe, Ross, big bad battle here for 5th on back. Iron Mike is starting to make his way towards the front. Boy, that could have been ugly up the back straightaway when he lost it. Coming off of turn number 2. Side-by-side racing action up the front straightaway. Very good here. Now, Corbridge looks way low, and he gets a bite and gets the position easily. Wilson still very, very slow, as is the 55 car of Bobby Mollet through 1 and through 3 and through 4. Monroe through 3 and through 4. Once again, Ross hot on his heels. Ross trying to close the gap. Interesting situation earlier tonight. Monroe rode the number 14 car out of the trailer. Ross came over with a measuring tape. Thought that was interesting. What a great group of cars and drivers. Great camaraderie here in the NorCal Dwarf Car Association. Monroe keeps the 27 car of Ross at bay thus far. Through 3 and through 4. Big hole down at the bottom of 4. Everybody seems to be able to avoid it. Everybody pretty much strung out around this Twin Cities Speedway oval. White flag flies on the gunfighter. Frank Monroe and Howie Ross up the back straightaway for the last time. Monroe through 3 and through 4. Checkered flag flies. Ross runs 2nd. Ercolini runs 3rd. The battle for 4th coming out of turn number 4. The 18 car of Corbridge recovers for a nice 4th. And this one is in the books. Frank James, the gunfighter Monroe. I don't know, I guess he hasn't lost it. What do you think, race fans? He sweeps the program.
Good job tonight. He operates an eminent race. We're going to have a royal battle tonight with the NCMA modified weather driver and another driver in the front row.
All right, here we go, race fans. The NCMA modifieds are on the track. Take a moment to talk about Daryl Shirk. We know that Daryl's under the weather here tonight. We wish you well, Daryl. One of the most prolific performers in all of NCMA history. As a matter of fact, almost one of the founding fathers of this racing organization that brought back non-winged modified racing to Northern California. So look at Phil Bedler in number 2 having those problems in his heat race. Phil has made the call for the feature. My name is Bob Burback. Daryl Shirk on 4 occasions took the checkered flag here at Twin Cities Speedway in NCMA competition. He also took the checkered flag here once last year in California modified competition. But this is where he made his mark. Daryl Shirk, we wish you well. Get well. Come back and show these guys how it's done. My name is Bob Burback. We'll be back with the start in just a minute. Well, I guess we're going to stay with it here for just a minute. The 6 car of Dale Quinn is on the pole. You know who's going to be one to watch in this one might be Billy Felver. Bad Billy doing a great job in his heat race. Also, of course, Scott Holloway. All right, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back in just a minute. On behalf of Checkered Flag Motorsports Television, our congratulations to Daryl Shirk, who was today inducted into the NCMA Hall of Fame. Mr. NCMA, this feature event is to salute you. Here we come off of turn number 4. Green flag flies. Here we go. And oh, big bike by Quinn. Quinn in the goo down in 1. Digs it in and almost gets that yellow number 6 upside down. Ed Amador with a big lead at the conclusion of lap number 1. Look at this. Up the back chute now. Great race for 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th. Felber solves that situation by moving into 5th. Jim Perry Jr. in number 15 starting back towards the back of this field is making a big run towards the front. Unbelievable battle for 3rd. This is Bob Burback, and that's where the race is now. Perry catches up this group that's 3rd through about 8th. Now Perry gets in 4th, 5th, 6th, gets into 6th. Now looks at 5th. He's going to get a battle, I think, from the 43 car. Bobby Bankston has found something up high, but Perry is just way too quick. So Felber runs in 3rd. Good run for Bad Billy. Now Perry down around the bottom. Man, has he found something. Here's your leader. It's Amador. Then the 41 car of Holloway. Holloway has won the last 2 feature events here at Twin Cities Speedway. Amador, Holloway, Felver, and we're yellow. The yellow flag is on the Speedway, and boy, is that going to be... Oh, and it's Perry! It's Perry! We were just going to say that'll help Perry coming from the back and others, but we are yellow. All right, we're back. I'm Bob Burback. This is Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Don't forget about Raw Thrills and Spills Volume 8, the best highlight tape ever made, according to John Ricketta of the Monday Night Motorsports Hour. We saw a trailer for it at the beginning of this tape. Give us a call. We'll send you a copy of the best Thrills and Spills tape ever made, Raw Thrills and Spills Volume 8. Oh, Bankston banks it off the banking. Bankston banks it off the banking in 1 and 2 and picks up the position to 4th. Status quo up front. Boy, I'll tell you, Amador is checking out again. I am extremely surprised that Holloway has not been able to mount a more formidable challenge. Felber continues to do a remarkable job in 3rd. Bankston seems to have found something around the top. Well, I tell you, you can't come to an NCMA modified race without thinking about Daryl Shirk and the dominance that he had in this division for a number of years with his Plum Crazy car number 86. Man, what a great looking modified that was. Most of the modern day NCMA modifieds have pretty much those slope noses on them. I remember that great looking Model A shell that he had on the front of his number 86. What a terrific looking modified that was. So this one's for you, Mr. NCMA. Best battle on the track? You're looking at it with Checkered Flag Motorsports Television. Let's take a look at... Oh, it's Peddler in number 2. Peddler in number 2, up from the back. You know, Quinn continues to drop further and further back. I'm not at all sure that car, he is just plain old. He missed the setup here tonight. Big bike in the early race laps. He just has not been competitive and now runs almost 3/4 of a lap behind your race leader. So I think Quinn may have some problems with the setup. What do I know? I'm way up here. Here we go through 3 and through 4 now. And Amador with a dominating performance here tonight. And I'm telling you, it doesn't look as if the 41 car of Holloway is closing at all. Knowing Scott, I'll bet he's hammered down all the way around this place trying to catch Amador. How about Peddler? He's up to 6th from scratch starting position, right down around the bottom. Phil Peddler sits up right out of that car. Big man, Phil. Our favorite race drivers, I'll say that, Phil Peddler. 76 car of Amador. The white flag is on the Speedway. Amador almost gets into lap traffic. Holloway cannot make it work. Amador is going to take this. Salute to Daryl Shirk. Checkered flag flies. Felber with an outstanding run into 3rd position. Peddler runs into 5th. So Ed Amador in car number 76 dominates this feature event. I'm Bob. We'll be back.
Deputy number 4. James Postel from Woodland, rookie driver at 37. Now we got the gray ghost, Robert Wilkie.
All right, race fans, here we go. My name is Bob Burback. This is the Twin Cities Speedway Stock Car Series. This is some intense racing action. Unbelievable sometimes. On the pole, Mad Mike Ruggiero in car number 33. Great job in his heat race. Real slow pace laps here. Tagging onto the back is John Porkchop Johnson. We noticed that David Cooper did not make the call. So with the 10 inversion, based on your best points race average, we're going to go green this time. Boy, Mike is real slow. Coming off of turn number 4, green flag flies, and the 33 car rockets into turn number 1 through 2, up the back straightaway. Mike Ruggiero with the lead. Leon Olszewka in car number 98, side by side with Olivas coming out of turn number 4, side by side racing action into turn number 1. Here we go. Side by side racing action up the back straightaway into turn number 3. How about your current Twin Cities Speedway? Oh, Ruggiero! Ruggiero is slow up the front straightaway, and he just trashes a right rear tire. Oh, man. The yellow flag comes on the Speedway. And here comes Olszewka. Oh, he's got to get on the brakes as the 33 car heads towards the pits. Well, that was interesting. We'll be back in a minute. My name is Bob Burback. Oh, my. Come to the one-stop shop for Oval Track Racers Performance Auto Supply, the Big Boys Toy Store, Northern California's leading distributor of Oval Track racing products. We're the area distributor of Dirt Works chassis. We have the North State's largest availability of racing fuels, wheels, and tires, home of Purple Haze racing engines. Come to the one-stop shop for Oval Track Racers. That's Performance Auto Supply in Marysville. Come on over to the Bridge Street Bowery where the racers meet. Enjoy a friendly atmosphere. A full bar is available for adult beverage enjoyment. Check out the live bands and great fun every day of the week at the Bridge Street Bowery. Auto racing videos every Wednesday night from Twin Cities Speedway. So come on over and have a great time with the friendly folks at the Bridge Street Bowery on Bridge Street, 2 blocks west of 99 in Yuba City. Proud sponsor of stock car number 34. All right, we're back, race fans. My name is Bob Burback. Patronize our sponsors. Ruggiero's Body and Paint. Mike is back on the Speedway. Boy, I'll tell you, may be interesting watching this guy come from the back. Olszewska leads this thing. Flipper runs in second, and in third position, the current Twin Cities Speedway champion, flying Brian Cooper, Jerry Bartlett, and the 11 car nearly side by side up the back straightaway. Bartlett with a good run off of the top. Eubanks in car number 11. Good race right up front here. Morales and the champ get together coming into turn number 3. Olszewska with a nice lead. The 88 car of Wilkie having trouble getting through traffic here. The car is a rocket, seems to have some handling problems here lately. Of course, we say that, and he won the feature here a couple of weeks ago, so how bad could it be? Olszewska with the lead. Second, third, and fourth, you're looking at him. Leon Olszewska now second through 6 is heating up. Here we go, big tussle, second through 6. Cooper looks low. Can't make it work. Olszewska, 69 car of Morales, then Cooper. Take a look a little bit further back. Slicing and dicing going on here. For about 8th position on back. Now Wilkie makes a run into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. Cindy Sherman having all kinds of problems all night long with the 34 car. All right, now, and it's Prothero with a problem. Now look at Bartlett in 00, making it, oh, we're 3 wide into turn number 1. Boy, Bartlett stuck his nose in there. Everything worked out, but that could have been real interesting. Oh, and look at this. Mikey Ruggiero with yet another flat tire on the right rear. They've got to there must be a fender rubbing or something going on. What a terrible, terrible disappointment. Yellow flag flies for the Ruggiero 33. We'll be racing to the yellow here, coming off of turn number 4. This could get interesting. Yeah, and Olszewska. Looks like he almost got on the brakes. Look at this. Now Olszewska slides through turn number 1. Oh man, has Leon experienced perhaps a mechanical problem here? He needs to get back to the pits? Perhaps, I don't know. I will sort it out in a minute. I'm Bob Burback. All right, we're going to go green this time around. I guess Olszewska just spun her around in turn number 2 after taking the yellow. Of course, he never stopped, so he's placed back at his position at the point. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now, Cooper with new life. It looks like maybe Cooper could have used that yellow flag more than anybody, and now he challenges Olszewska into turn number 1. It's Olszewska, Cooper. Now Cooper with a run off of turn number 2, and he's going to get him. Cooper goes into the lead. Flying Brian, your Twin Cities Speedway champion, and now Prothero takes a look under your current point leader and gets 4th position. Actually 5th, and I guess Eubanks says, no deal, I'm going back up around the top. So Craig with a good run. So it's Cooper, and now he starts to put some distance between himself and Olszewka, then Bartlett, then the 11 car of Eubanks, then Zeke Morales, Pat Couch up from the back, and Prothero. Oh, we got big problems here for the 88 car. Looks like there's some perhaps suspension failures or maybe even a flat tire for the Wilkie 88. He goes down a lap. Yellow flag is now on the Speedway. Well, did he go down a lap? Yeah, he would have gone down a lap. Olszewka holds off Bartlett to the yellow. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Cooper, Olszewka, Bartlett. The 11 car of Eubanks. Oh, Eubanks real sideways off a 2. Bartlett tries the high side into 3. Oh, terrific side-by-side action. Bartlett makes it work. Lap number 18. We've got 2 to go. Does Bartlett have anything for the champ? Eubanks once again running a very, very smart race, coming the back to the front. Currently runs in 4th position with an opportunity for 3rd. Eubanks dives down off of turn number 4. Can't quite get the job done. Now off of 2, side-by-side racing action. Cooper's gonna win this. Bartlett closes fast, can't get the job done. Here comes the race for 3rd, and Olszewka holds off the hard-charging and number 11 of Eubanks. Oh, that was a good one. Cooper, Bartlett, Olszewka, and in 4th position was Eubanks. Then the 69 car of Morales. From then on back, I'm not sure. I think it went Couch Prothero for 5th and 6th and 7th, actually. Got a couple of them stopped on the back chute. I don't know what that was all about. A great victory and a sweep tonight for your Twin Cities Speedway champion, Flying Ryan Cooper. Oh, yeah. As always, race fans,